What's up, guys? I'm gonna show you guys how to get infinite money. Get as much money as you want the easiest way. So basically this is a duplication gauge where we're gonna duplicate a weightless item. For example, luck pick, which I think is the best. Because then you just have as many luck picks as you want, whatever. But you can duplicate whichever item you want. It's up to you. But luck picks is the best, in my opinion. And after that, we're just gonna use that item to then duplicate gold off of that person, basically. So what you want to do is go to any chest or barrels that is empty and do this. So I by choice go to the market district, and then I find these barrels or whatever you want that work. So you want to find one that has you want to find some and take everything that they have in it, so the barrel has nothing in it. And then you want to do this. You want to go take the item. I've done this a few times before with my luck picks, so I already have quite a bit of luck picks, if not way too many. So you want to go to the item that you want to duplicate. So I'm gonna go for luck picks, and you want to do is, you can see I have a million. You want to only put one in the barrel, and you gotta put one in the barrel, and then now you can stay on that item. But if you don't have, for me it's luck picks, I have so many. But if you have like luck picks and you have like 200 arrows, you can do this with arrows, right? What you want to do now is press X and R1 at the exact same time. That's on controller. On mouse and keyboard, but that would be enter and D. Enter and D at the same time, or yeah, you get it. Something enter and D or something like that. So, like whichever one switches to the other like storage, to the crate storage. So on controllers X and R1 to switch. So you gotta have to do this you have to press these two buttons at the exact same time, right? And what you're gonna notice is when you do this, it's gonna ask you how many luck picks you want to put in. But if you look in the back, you're already switched to the crate storage, and that's how you know the glitched work, right? And then you gotta press confirm, and then you want to collect that luck pick that you have there. Sometimes it can take a bit. You just want to keep pressing collect. Definitely don't press take all, because that would ruin it. And then go back to your own storage. And if you see now, I should have about double as many. Now I have double the amount of luck picks. The problem of doing it over a million, guys, is that your game can crash. So if you want to try over a million, have a hard save on so that you can always go back to that save, because the game can crash. And then from here, guys, you want to skip time to nighttime. For me it's already 1 a.m. so it's fine. And you want to fast travel to an inn. You want to fast travel to any inn. I'm gonna fast travel to Roxy's inn right here. Give it a minute. Why is it so bright at 1 a.m? 4 a.m? Okay, we're gonna skip time again, guys, because you want the time to be, a time where people are still sleeping, and then I'm guessing a lot of people are already waking up at this time in this game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, people are not sleeping. We're gonna skip 3 more hours. Alright, hopefully we find some people sleeping, because sometimes like no one is sleeping at the ends, and it can be quite a hassle.
Hail.
Okay. No one's sleeping there.
I ran across a ghost once. Seemed.
Let's skip 1 hour. Let's skip 2 hours to see if anyone goes to bed. Because honestly, I need somebody to go to bed. So.
Hi there.
Oh my God, girl! Stop talking to me. Go to sleep. He's gonna go to bed. What you wanna do is come in here, close the door, and you wanna kill his ass.
By the nine divide.
Someone's being attacked. It's all over, lawbreaker. Your
Motherfucker.
spree is at an end.
Oh my god. So annoying.
That
Alright.
cave showing.
Anyway, so make sure you guys don't get caught. Perhaps maybe go for somebody who is a little more easy to kill without.
You heard any word about the
Without
other
the popo.
province?
Nothing I'd like to talk.
So I must skip 2 hours again. Wait for him to go to sleep. Alright. What you want to do here, guys, is search him. This is a very important part. You want to take everything except for the gold. Okay, everything except for the gold. And then you want to do like you were doing in the barrel, as if you're going to put your stuff, like your things, into his pockets, whatever. But now you want to go to the items you did, the items you duplicated. In my case, the lockpicks. And you want to do what you did before to duplicate the lockpicks, but you're going to do this with the gold now. So, this is what I'm going to do. X and R1 at the same time. It's bam. And then bam. Bam. And then if you're lucky, some of the gold is going to stay. And then if you see at my gold, I just got an extra amount of gold by the amount I just duplicated. And then I can do that again. Bam. Well, I messed up there. When you mess up, this is what happens. When you don't press X and R1 at the exact same time, what happens is you end up switching to the other storage and just taking all they have, and then now you don't have it. But once you do that and you take all the gold that person has, you can then do this to another person in a different inn. Now what we want to do is why am I overcumbered? Because I picked up his stuff. Of course I did. Yeah. Anyways, that's basically how you do it, guys.
Pay the court of fine.